This video is to model an instructional routine for helping students learn new sight words. Some students really struggle just with the thought of memorizing them through looking at flashcards of sight words over and over again. They need some sort of strategy and explicit instruction for sight words where the word cannot be sounded out with their decoding rules that they know. So for example, the word come can't be pronounced with their decoding words. They need to know it by sight. However, there is a routine you can provide so that you know which sounds are actually follow the rules. You can distinguish between those. And then that's where the heart comes into play. The part that actually breaks the rule is where you put the heart so that they know that that one piece is the part where they need to memorize. So they're not having to memorize the whole word. They're having to just know that one part of the word is breaking the rule. So when I'm talking about sight words today, I'm talking about words that break some sort of decoding rule that you've taught. Words such as come, were, there. All of these words break some sort of decoding rule that you typically teach students. So I'm going to teach this routine to you today that can be done. It needs to be explicitly done with a student. The routine is very, very simple. First of all, you don't have them guess the word. You just tell them what the word says. The second component is that there are some parts of the word, most likely, that will follow some sort of rule. You underline that piece so that they're not overwhelmed with the entire word, but know that some decoding rules still apply. And then for the component of the word, or the part of the word that does break the rule, you write a heart above it so that you know that's the part that you have to pay attention to and know by heart. So I'm going to model this for you today with the word come. This is the word come. You'd have the student repeat the word come. Now the word come does follow some of the rules we know. The C typically says k in this place, so that part is what we know. In the word come, the M still says the part, so that follows the rules that we know. However, the part that breaks the rule is the O. Typically, we would think that this would be decoded comb, but because it breaks the rule right here, we need to know this part by heart. So we draw a heart above this component. Then I would put this in their pile and we would revisit this. Come, k. This says instead of come. And then we would put this to the side and revisit it and see it in a book in context later. This is another example of one that we've done. The word is done. We have underlined the D because that still follows the rule. The N follows the rule, so we've underlined the N. And we've put a heart above the rule breaker for the O because it makes a different sound. The word is done. I'm going to do one more for practice. There. The word is there. We're going to underline the part that we know. Now some students know that TH makes the soft th sound like three, but TH can also make a harder sound, like the, they. If you teach them that sound, that is a common sound that TH makes together. So that component is consistent with the rules. And the R, makes that sound. The part that breaks the rule that we have to know by heart is this sound to make the word there. It's important that the student does this with you. You're explicitly teaching them this routine. They can do the underlining or drawing of the heart as long as you're guiding them through on where to put it. And then they have their note cards to practice and then read within stories at their instructional level. Again, this is the know by heart sight word strategy.